Their child is, going to be 3 in October. She's now without a mom, and she's also now without a dad.
The father of a Hillsboro woman killed on Friday vows to make a better life for his granddaughter as police detain the woman's boyfriend as a person of interest in her killing. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at 11. I'm Ken Body. 24-year-old Amy Zadrantan was found dead in her Hillsboro apartment on Friday, and tonight her boyfriend is still considered a person of interest in the case. He's being held tonight in Clark County. Cora Harlan spoke with Zadrantan's dad in an interview you'll see only on 6. Cora?
Well, Ken, we did some digging this weekend. We found out that the boyfriend in this case, Eric Christopher Peterson, the person of interest you just mentioned, now being held in a Clark County jail as well on unrelated charges, does have a criminal history that does include domestic violence. He has not been charged in his girlfriend's death. Tonight, the young woman's father is confident, though, justice will prevail. He's a father whose faith is carrying him through the loss of his daughter. Steve Zadrantan's worst fears came true Friday morning when he found his 24-year-old daughter Amy dead in her Hillsboro apartment. And although Amy's boyfriend Eric Christopher Peterson has not been charged in her death, there's little doubt in Steve's mind.
I know that justice will be served. I know my daughter suffered however long she suffered during that time, but I know she's with the Lord and she's not suffering. That trauma is over.
I asked Steve about his daughter's relationship with Peterson. He tells me the birth of Amy and Eric's child 3 years ago prompted her to want to grow up and leave the partying and drinking behind. Steve says his daughter wanted a good home for her child, but Steve also tells me Peterson was not ready to make the life changes that Amy was making, and it created friction and sometimes anger in their relationship.
And he wasn't the man he should have been in a sense of providing. There was a lot of, lying and stealing and not supporting his family and preferring to party and not be the man that he should have been and the father he should have been.
Eric Peterson was picked up in Clark County Saturday. He's being held now on an unrelated legal matter. Steve is relieved and thankful to the men and women in law enforcement that helped find Christopher Peterson and take him into custody.
And I saw what I saw finding her in her apartment, and it's been hard on me dealing with that. But to have them do it over and over again as a job, it's just overwhelming.
His daughter's life may be over, but Steve tells me the 3-year-old child she leaves behind is starting life over with a new home, new siblings, with positive guidance and support that his deceased daughter tried so hard to provide but couldn't. Now, again, we want to point out in this case that no charges have been filed against Eric Peterson. Hillsboro police say they are still investigating. The victim's family, though, says it is a big relief to have Peterson in police custody. They still have a lot of grieving and a lot of healing ahead of them. Ken?